Man, before you start dating, it's just so important that you know your self-worth, you know your self-value, and you are truly in love with yourself, because I don't care what they say, you cannot love anyone until you truly love yourself. Because it's like that saying goes, if you don't love yourself, you'll be chasing after people that don't love you either. And I could definitely say from experience that I have been there. I actually, was in a situation where I was dealing with a narcissist for a very long time. And it's not just a phrase that I'm throwing around, because this person, I found that this person was a narcissist from a therapist that I went to go see, because I had to go to therapy not once, not twice, but 3 times because of the situation that I was in. If anyone's ever, been with a narcissist, or anyone who had narcissistic tendencies or personality disorder, it is not for the faint of heart. It is probably one of the worst relationships or friendships or just anything that you could ever see yourself being in, because they talk like a game when you first meet them. They love bomb you, so you think this is like the sweetest person, the nicest person that you've ever met. You really think like, oh, you can see a future with this person. But just when they feel like they've gotten you used to them, or they feel like, okay, you're not gonna go anywhere, they start showing their true self. And their true self is, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One minute they're sweet, then the next minute they're being very disrespectful to you. They're giving you the silent treatment. They're ghosting you. They're making you feel bad about yourself. They're just not. It's horrible, because I had never been in a situation like this. So I didn't understand why someone was treating me like this, because I never understood why. 1 minute everything seemed fine, then the next minute I was getting ghosted. I was getting silent treatment. Even at some point I felt like I literally had to beg, this person, the dude I was seeing, to take me seriously, to, take me out on dates, to spend more time with me. And, because he would they don't care. They can go, it's all of it, it's a test. They will go weeks, sometimes even months, without talking to you, and you don't know why. So you end up blaming yourself, because I ended up blaming myself. And I thought it's like, oh, is there something wrong with me? What's wrong with me? No. It's so I said that you have to know who you are. And I think during that time, the first time that this happened to me, I just had to go to therapy, because my self-esteem was really in the toilet. I did. My self-esteem was really, really in the toilet, because I was truly losing myself trying to hold on to somebody that didn't see the value and the worth within me, because they had mental issues, because all they did was just make me try harder. I tried harder and harder and harder and harder to make things work, and it never did, until I had to finally wake up and realize it's not going to work. It's not meant to work. So you have to put yourself first. You have to realize that you shouldn't have to beg anyone for the bare minimum. You shouldn't have to beg anyone to take you out on a date. You shouldn't have to beg anyone to spend time with you. You shouldn't have to beg anyone for a commitment. You shouldn't have to beg anyone for a relationship. These are things that normal people will give you. So before you go out there and you start dating, man or woman, know your worth, know your value, know what you're willing to put up with. Because you don't got to put up with a damn thing that doesn't make you happy. If it's not bringing you happiness, and you've already confronted the person and they're not changing, move on. Move the hell on. It's okay to move the hell on. But don't you dare stay somewhere where you're not happy, forcing things to work, trying to force things to work, and it's just not, no. Because people know what they're doing. If they want things to progress and move forward, they would. That's just not the right person for you. And that's totally okay. That's totally okay. Like, yeah, but stay clear of anyone that just brings down your self-worth, your self-esteem, and all that. And your life is not a game. You're not a joke. So don't let anybody play you like you are one.